Hello, Facebook Live peeps. Happy Saturday, Slacker Day. I'm very sorry that I did not go live from the YMCA today. But my stuff was like right in the middle of the class, and I did not want to record everyone without their approval. So anyway, but I'm here live now because, okay, oh, look at that, Yankees 2, Athletics 1. My phone just alerted me that the Yankees scored. Hi, Alice. I know that you already heard this news, heard my news already, but here's the deal. So I posted kind of late last night. Hi, Natalie. And Sherry. Yay, I'm getting some people. So I posted kind of late last night, and I assumed a lot of people, hi cousin, hey Susan, and Carol, I'll see you tomorrow. I assumed that everyone had kind of seen some previous posts and videos that I did. So when I posted last night, I simply said that I had had a really rough day and that I said goodbye at Paychex. And I've been getting a flood of people like, oh my God, what's going on? What happened to you? Oh my God. So I decided to go live again and kind of hopefully catch some of you and clear the air, because everything's okay with me and everyone's wondering what's going on. And I can tell you a little bit of the background story. A couple years ago, and I'll be honest, I really wasn't the happiest at my job, and I decided to just do something about it. And I reached out to a recruiting company, a contracting company, a placement agency, whatever you want to call it. And I submitted my resume. We met. Hey Dan, I'm no longer with Paychex. So I reached out to an agency, and we met, and I had said, I don't want to work contract. I only want a permanent job, direct hire. I was very specific with what I wanted. I figured I was in no hurry to leave, so if something great came up, okay. And if not, okay. So I heard maybe once or twice from them. And they were contract positions. I'm like, no, thank you. This isn't what I want. So I passed, and whatever. So fast forward to maybe 3 months ago. Hi, cousin. Hey, Diane. Oh, hi neighborino. I'm talking about Paychex. I'm catching some people up because my post last night took everybody by surprise. A lot of people didn't realize that I had left, or I'd given my notice at Paychex. So, and all I posted it was a sad goodbye. So I feel like I need to explain. I know. Good luck. Gonna miss you. Oh my God, I'm so good. Okay, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths before I continue, because, and Kevin knows this, Kevin, if you're still watching, every time I talk about this, I cry. So let me continue on with my story here. So like I said, 2 years ago, I was really not happy, and I was at a bad place. And I had put my resume out there. So nothing really came of it back then. And since then, things at work have improved. I'm not going to say I'm happy. I'm not going to say I'm unhappy. I'm content. I'm comfortable. And I'm not looking. I really wasn't looking. So hence the mixed emotions here, because I have formed so many relationships. I don't dislike my work. The friends I've made, they just make going into work and Kevin, who's watching, like Dan, who's commenting right now. Oh my God, we go back years. So it was like a second home to me. Second home. And I had a lot of benefits. I've been there 12 years. I built up a lot of perks and things along the way. Happy for you and wish you so much success. Thank you. Thank you. So here's what happens. Out of nowhere, that placement agency calls me and they're like, so we have the perfect job for you. And it's direct hire. There's no contract work and you'd be great for it. And I'm like, I'm not even looking anymore. Like, I forgot about you guys. But you know what? All right. I'm never not going to hear about an opportunity. That'd be stupid. So I went and I met the people and we hit it off. I mean, they were so friendly and welcoming and they made me feel so comfortable. Hi, Aunt Patty. Hi, neighbor. Look I can see your house from across the street right now. I'm looking at your house out the window. Hi, Greg. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm explaining about my major life decision here, and which has not been easy, and I'm struggling. I'm so struggling with this. So I go into this company, and they made me feel like I was already a member of the team. It was just bizarre. I've never had an interview go so smoothly. I've never felt so welcome. And I remember coming home and saying, I'm going to get offered this job. And that's not me sounding cocky. That's just knowing that it was right. And my dad questioned it. My mom questioned it. You've been at Paychex for 12 years. What are you thinking? Even Daryl questioned it. Hi, Alex, my Zumba man. They all were questioning this. And I said, I don't know. It just feels right. And the work helps the community. They do work for the elderly, for pre and postnatal. And I just kept thinking, I don't know. It just felt right. They're going to offer me this job. I know it. And then what? And then I don't know what the hell. I don't know what I'm going to do. Sure enough, hi, Emily. Sure enough, they come back. They offer me the job. And I'm now faced with this decision. In a way, I was hoping they wouldn't do it. I'm like, then I won't have to deal with this. They offered me the job. They gave me the pay. I know, I miss you too. Every time I see Zumba at the Y, I'm like, Alex. So they offer me the job, and I come home, and I'm talking it through with everybody. I get the benefits package. Mary, oh my God, I'm talking about my big decision. And Mary was the first one at work that unfortunately, she asked me what was wrong the day that I came in to give my notice. And I burst into tears, and I'm still doing it. Mary, look at me. I'm still doing it. Incredible. Because Paychex is my second home. And the relationships, the friendships, everything that I've built up over the 12 years, this has not been an easy decision by any means. Has not. So, like I said, I was going through reviewing everything, and I started looking at their benefit package. I realized what I was missing with paid time off and sick time and the flexibility that I get to be with my family. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know if it's worth leaving. You see my tears. This is real. So I don't think it's worth leaving. And I passed on the opportunity. I actually declined the offer. And I went back and forth with the recruiter. I wish I was able to talk with the people directly at this time, but I kept having to go through a recruiter, which was difficult for me because, as you can see, I like to talk. So it was very hard. I wanted to explain how I was feeling and why I was making these decisions and why I was kind of going back and forth with this, because it really did feel right. But I was told from the recruiter, they may not be as flexible as you want. It may not fit into the lifestyle that you're looking for. So ultimately, Peer Place decided and I decided it may not be a fit, and I declined it. The next day I'm sitting there and I said, I don't feel right about this. I like being honest with people. I have to say how I feel. So I called Peer Place and the hiring person directly, and I talked to her, and we were on the phone for over half an hour. And I said, you know what? I'm looking for flexibility. I'm looking to be able to, have that time with my parents. This is what I have at Paychex now, and whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I filled her in on how I was feeling and what was important to me. And her response was, and I was floored. She's like, I wish I'd known all this up front, and we'd be willing to work with you, because when you walked out that door, we were high-fiving each other because we knew we found the person for the job. And they'd been looking for months. And my heart was just broken. I'm like, I wish I was able to talk. Hi, Elaine. I'm going to see you tomorrow. And Lori, oh my God, Tracy, all you guys watching me. This is just a lesson in communication, because I wish the recruiter had been able to talk to them up front about my lifestyle and what was important to me. And they were afraid. They didn't want to come across a certain way, like I was asking for too much. And in the end of the conversation, the hiring manager was like, oh my God, we don't want to take you out in an environment with your family. We're so family oriented here. There's only 30 employees here. We're all family. And I told her, like, I cried over this decision, and we had such a great talk, and we hung up. A week went by, and I deleted all the emails from Peer Place, and I said, well, hi, Cheese. Hi, Cheese. Greg, what is missing from your work at Paychex that made you look for another job? Okay, I will get to that. I will answer your question. So, needless to say, I kind of had said Peer Place was done, and I was okay with my decision. And I went, on with my time at Paychex. And in my mind, I knew I had at least talked it through with the hiring manager, and I'm like, okay. I felt okay. Would you believe that they went forward another month, a month and a half of interviewing people, and they said they did not find anyone that fit like I did, that had the experience like I did, that had the personality like I did, that would fit into their environment, and it was me. And that makes me feel so good that it's me. And they upped the ante. I mean, they gave me more pay. They wrote right into the contract, I'm going to be able to work from home a day a week to be with my family, because they know how important that is to me. And they made it so that I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. And as much as I like my job at Paychex, and now thank you, Tracy. Thank you. And I'm going to get to answering your question, Greg, right now. And I was open and honest with everyone at Paychex. Mary knows this. The people that are watching that I worked with at Paychex, Kevin, you know this. And my boss knows this. I had an open one-on-one with her about this. I was not feeling valued and appreciated at Paychex, and I didn't feel like my career path was going anywhere. I didn't know where my future was there. I didn't feel like my job was in jeopardy. Paychex is a great place. It's very stable. But I didn't know where I was going. I felt like I was busting my ass. Okay? And I didn't feel like I was getting the props for it. The things that I wanted, the things that I asked for, I didn't feel I was getting. And there are a lot of people that I worked with that are voicing some of the similar concerns. So I know I'm not alone in my feelings in this. Whether it's pay raises or wanting outside training or... and trust me, I'm not dissing Paychex right now. You asked, and I'm being honest. And like I said, I was honest with everybody there. I just wanted to feel like I was a valued member of not only my team, but of the company. And I wasn't getting it. I wasn't getting it. There was no incentive for me to work hard because I would end up not getting any kind of like good pay raise or bump in pay or bonus or, and I know today's economy, I mean, it's not easy. But I was working my ass off to get to that next level, and there was just no show of, I don't know. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. And it's a common theme, unfortunately, not only within my department, but I heard it from HR as well. And I heard nothing but encouraging words from everybody that I'm making the right decision, that the way to advance now in my career is to move on. Some people are okay with, staying at the status quo. I am, and those of you that have worked with me, you guys know I take a lot of pride in my work. I don't slack. My name, at the end of the day, whatever I'm turning in, my name is on it. And I take pride in that. And I work my ass off to make sure that my work is high quality. And when I'm up here all the time and I feel like everyone else is like, whether they're up here or down here or over here, whatever, we're all getting just the same. I heard people make comments like, we might as well be in a union and who cares? We're all going to get the same anyway. It was hard. And I tried to move forward in the company. I wasn't going anywhere. I looked internally, didn't see where I was really going internally. And like, I see what you guys are saying. You need to do what's best for you. Lori, I was not sure what was best for me at this point because right now at Paychex, they offer phenomenal benefits. I have the flexibility to be with my parents. Pay is not everything. Pay is not everything. Yeah, it helps, but it's not everything. And that's what I had to weigh in making this decision. Change is scary, but oh my God, you guys, you have no idea how scary this is. I don't care if you guys know how old hi, Mr. Campbell. I'm 46 years old. By no means am I like over my prime or anything. Hi, Julie. I'm talking about how I've left Paychex. Yesterday was my last day. And I did nothing but cry. Literally. When I sent my goodbye email to everybody, and Rob, if you're wondering, like, I only sent it to like a few people, so please don't be upset that you didn't get a copy. But I sent a goodbye email to a few people. I was typing it and I cried the whole time I was typing it. Then I started getting some replies from people and people started coming to my desk and I lost it. And I'm losing it again right now. I ended up running into the bathroom and I sat there and cried for a good 15 minutes. It was a second home. Oh my God, Kevin Cray. Cray. I love Paychex, buddy. Oh, and thank you for understanding. I see no worries. Good luck. God, how I struggled with it. And there is a fear of change. And then again, change is exciting. I don't have a fear in the world of going to a place and mixing in with new people and making new friends. And I know I'll get the work. I know I'll figure out their computer systems and their different whatever. I know I can do it. Everyone's, you can do it. It's just the fear. It's the fear of the unknown. It's the giving up 12 years at a place that you are so familiar with. I'm so comfortable there. I'm very comfortable there. I know everyone's personalities and it's hard. It's hard to make a leap when you're, so invested somewhere already. But, oh, hello, Mr. Kessler, who was just here like an hour ago. So yeah, it was a very tough decision, and I just didn't stop crying all day, and I still haven't. I'll probably still shed a few more tears, and when I start the new job, I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna be flippin' excited. And there, I'm, I'm not. It's your imagination. Um, and I'm gonna be excited. It's just a transition period for me, And did I make the right decision? And I hope that I'll have time with my family and my parents, and this is all gonna work out. It's all that unknown. If you follow your passion, you'll never go wrong. And guess what? Like, I could say this too, honestly. I said this to my boss, so I will say it here live. There's no secrets. Where working at Paychex, a lot of my work was working in 401k or payroll, stuff like that. Sometimes, hi Marcy, now you're seeing me live, hello, and you're seeing me crying again. God, I need to stop the waterworks. Stop the waterworks. But a lot of the work that I do at Paychex, it's like 401k related or payroll related. I test things. Right now I'm doing something with IRA, or I was. Oh my God. Or I was. There's tons of Paychex people joining me right now. I'm going to be very honest in what I'm saying. Right now, I was doing an IRA project, and it could get scrapped. Sometimes my 401k work, it would go well. Sometimes it wouldn't. Sometimes things would make it to production. Sometimes it didn't. And a lot of times I never knew where it went and if it was being used. And it was hard to feel. There's another part of the being valued or feeling like you're making a difference. It's real hard. It's hard to feel that way. And when I met with these people at Pure Place and I had the interview, and they were telling me, now you guys know I volunteer for Honor Flight. I had to get up this morning at 2:45, and I was at the airport by 3:30 to volunteer for Honor Flight for 57 veterans who are now walking around DC. But anyway, so I feel very passionately about the elderly and taking care of my parents, and I fight for them. So to go into this interview and to hear that what they do is they build databases and software for municipalities where it helps the elderly. They have the state of New York's contract and every county within the state of New York, where they have the software and all the different services for the elderly, like transportation, whether they need that to go to a doctor, or home health care, or whatever. All these things are connected up to this one software database, whatever. So the elderly are like, they make one call in and they're hooked up, primary, one spot, not all these different social services. So I'm not explaining this right. Every time I try, it doesn't come out right. But it helps the community. It helps the elderly be able to reach out once and not 20 different times. It helps these municipalities service these people better. And I'm going to be one of like 31 people making a difference. I'm going to see my work going out there. Best of luck. Oh my God, thank you. I know I saw you today. I was born confused. Tell me about it, Steve. It's so hard. I'm so very confused. But in the end, I feel like the work is going to be worthwhile and making a difference. I'm going to see so many different facets of the job. I'm not just going to be testing. I think I'm going to be find what you love and make the leap. I know, Julie, but it's so hard. But maybe I'll still see you at a Zoo Brew. Yes? And this is what I told everybody at Paychex. Like, you think you can get rid of me, and you're not. You've not gotten rid of me. In fact, once I get off of this, I'm going to start like a, yeah, I see the yes. I'm going to start like a current informer Paychex little group page. And all you guys that I know that I'm connected with, I'm going to add you to it. Feel free to join or feel free to decline it if you want. But I want to plan monthly happy hours and outings and zoo brews and things like that so I can stay in touch with you guys, because this is not just fluff. I'm not just saying that you guys have made a difference in my life. You really have. And I don't want to lose touch. So many people leave. Yeah, we're going to stay in touch. And then you're forgotten. Everyone just moves on, and I don't want that to happen. I really do want to, get on the DL. It's the best things in life. I know. The best things in life are not easy. So I took the leap, and I did talk it over with my husband, and I talked it over with my parents, because, I mean, right now I have every Monday with them. I have my Fridays with them. I'm able to take them to their appointments and things. And I made sure I talked to Peer Place about that. And I'm like, I can't cave on that. That's where my heart is. I'm not caving on that. So I'm going back to a 5-day-a-week work week, but I'll be able to be home 1 day a week with them and make sure my dad is not getting on a ladder or climbing trees or getting in the gutters the way he's not supposed to be, or outside in 90-degree heat. And they said they'd be great when I have to take them to appointments and stuff like that. So the things that I did not want to cave on, I'm not caving on. There goes my neighbor with the lawnmower. Oh my God, he's crazy. So I am going to take the leap, and I'm scared shitless. Scared. I'm sad. And I'm excited. That's why I say I'm confused, because I keep crying every time I talk about this, because I think about the people that mean something to me. I can't tell you the relationships I've made at Paychex and how hard it was to walk out that door. And get this. Oh my God, people. So I have to walk out for the last time yesterday. I'm like, okay, don't cry. I'm not going to cry. Don't look back. Right? Just take your stuff and walk out the door. Do not look back. And I did it. I wasn't crying. Okay, I'm going to do this. What do? I'm an idiot. And it's okay. I'm calling myself an idiot. So now I left my computer, my key fob. I left everything behind. I can't get back in the building. I walk out. And I'm like, I don't have my purse. I left it in the desk drawer. So now I'm standing outside the building and I'm knocking on the damn door and I can't get back in. Idiot. I'm just so overwhelmed with my emotions right now. But I wanted to explain to everybody. I hope enough people are watching and the word gets spread. I'm going to tag some people in this that are like, oh my God, what happened? Did you get fired? What happened? Are you going to become that health and fitness coach, or are you doing something? Like, I thought everyone kind of knew that I gave my notice and that I was in transition these last 2 weeks. Life has been very, very hard for me. And these last 2 weeks I've worked my ass off. I haven't been able to go get my workouts on at the gym. My boss even personally thanked me. She said most people check out. They said the last 2 weeks that they're at a job, they check out. And I was working till 3 o'clock on my last day. I was waiting for Paychex to cut off my access. And they didn't. But most people just, they're done. And I was working until they're like, will you please get the hell out of here? So what did you say? Almost everyone I've ever known that started there left. I know. I mean, a lot of people started Paychex. It's a good stepping stone to other things. And like I said, I know there are a lot of unhappy people at Paychex, and it's not a secret. I'm not saying anything on here that I have not said to management, that I've not said to my coworkers, that they've not said to me. I've had so many people come to me, and I know there's managers on here listening to me right now, but I've talked to several of you guys, and I'm not saying anything that has not already been spoken, that morale is very low there right now. And you see a lot of good, hardworking people leaving. And the main theme is that people aren't feeling valued. Or there just isn't that incentive to work hard. Because in the end, everyone just gets the same anyway. And the promotions are just so tough and hard to come by. So how do you feel like a valued employee? Okay, maybe there's some training you can take, or maybe there's certifications you can come by, and they're not happening anymore. The culture there is changing, and I don't know if it's just within IT or if it's within all the paychecks, but things are changing, and really good people are walking, and it's happening. Like there's nothing. How do I want to say that? I don't want to just say management's letting it happen, but like I actually went to them and I'm like, if I thought there was something you guys could do that could even come close to matching what Peer Place is doing, I'd stay. And the response was basically, my hands are tied. I mean, I said, you don't even need to match it. Just offer me something. Like, help me out here. Like, make me feel like I've got a future here. And it's my hands are tied. And that's why I think morale is at a low there. And like I said, I've heard it from HR. I have an HR friend that lives a few houses down from me. And I heard a lot of this from her as well. So it's just really, really sad. I don't want to leave. But in the end, I pride myself in my work. And I know my value. And I know I can bust my ass and really make a difference. I just need to feel like what I'm doing matters. And it sucks. It sucks. But fortunately for me, Peer Place came along and they realized the importance for me of my family. And they, like I said, they upped the ante for me. And they're like, we really want her and we're going to show her we really want her. And we're recognizing that her family's important to her. And so it's a win-win for everybody. So I am excited. As much as you see these tears, I'm excited. I'm just a little scared, and I'm going into the unknown at 46 years old. I can't believe I'm starting over. Like, I'm kind of tired. And like, I see that Lee, I see that you joined. Lee knows why I'm tired. Lee was with me at 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning at the airport. I'm just tired. Right? So to start fresh and have that energy and vitality, it's going to be hard. But I am excited. And thank you, Jen. I really appreciate you coming on and giving me these, you can do it and you need to do what's best for you. It's hard. I know I can do it. It's this transition period. It's scary. Hello, it's scary. Just like I can talk about Honor Flight and stuff because like Lee's on, and I know some Honor Flight friends have come on here. Like the first time I volunteered and the first time I went on a mission, the first time I gave a presentation, I was freaked out. I get up there and I'm like talking with a microphone and can I do this? And well, I know I can. You see me, I'm talking. Would you guys believe I have a fear of getting up and talking in front of the public, like public speaking? But I volunteered with Honor Flight to get up and speak in front of all these. I got up and spoke in front of like 100 people it was like a luncheon or something in Spencerport. I know I can do these things, and I know I tend to try to get over these fears, and sometimes I let fear hold me back. But once I get up there, like now I get up there with the microphone and it's hard to get it away from me. I'm up there and I'm talking, and then put me on another mission, put me on the crew, and I'll do whatever you need me to do. And I know once I get going, I'm going to be fantastic. And that, again, that's not me being cocky. That's because I believe in this. I believe in me. I know my abilities. But leaving a place that was like my home. Leaving a place where I'm so comfortable and I was secure and I knew I was doing a good job. I knew nobody doubted me. That's so hard. So I know I made the right decision. I'm just, my friends know why I'm crying. They've reached out to me and they're saying that they're going to, the things that I've heard, the outpouring from people, oh my God, it's just fantastic. It's just been really hard. And so many people are joining, like, I don't know if you guys want me to recap or whatever, but I'll give you a quick recap, like quick. Because you know what? Mom is barbecuing some chicken. You've already taken the first steps, just keep on step. Oh my God. See? It's oh my God, there's my soul sister. And you left paychecks and things are great for you. I know it can happen. It's scary. I'm coming back for no, you're not coming back for chicken. You left. I smell it. Mom is barbecuing chicken and doing French fries. And then I requested some mac and cheese. So as much as you guys say that he's laughing. So listen, as much as you guys say that I'm like this health, okay, I'll recap really quick, Kristen. So as much as you say I'm this like health fanatic, whatever, you need to understand I am like not the best like model for eating healthy and all that stuff. Barbecue chicken, French fries, and mac and cheese. I eat unhealthy too. Okay, so the recap quickly. So for SS and for anyone else that wants it really quick, and I'm like sweating up a storm in this room. God, is there no air in here? I came in here because Daryl and my dad are out watching the Yankee game, and I kind of want to be out there, but they're swearing. Oh wait, who just opened the door? Daryl, you can come in. Come say hi to everybody. He closed the door on me. Okay. So this the recap for you guys. Oh my God, Bree. Hey. And oh my God, look at the people joining. I'm gonna recap. Hey Shirley. I wasn't at a good place 2 years ago, and I reached out to a recruiter. I worked at Paychex at the time. I got to talk in the past tense here. So I reached out, met with a recruiter, gave him my resume, and I was like, if you see something, great, contact me. If you don't, whatever. They contacted me once or twice. Forgot about them. 2 years goes by. Things are really okay at my job. Okay? They're all right. I'm not happy and I'm not unhappy. I'm just not fulfilled. Okay? I'm not fulfilled. And I went into a big long spiel about it. Rewatch my video and you guys can hear all about it. But this is the summary version. This is the recap for my soul sister. So about 3 months ago, the recruiters came back to me and they're like, you know what? I hear Mom yelling. I don't know. It's time to eat. What time is it? I don't even know. Well, when they come and get me, I'm going to eat. So, like, Daryl open the door again? Daryl, come in here. Stop that. Is it time to eat? Yep. It is? Okay. So let me finish the recap and then I'm going to go eat. So, yeah, recruiters reached out to me like 3 months ago and they're like, we have the perfect job for you. Hi. Hey, Harley. I'm watching the Yankees in the other room. I hope they're winning. So, hi, Steffi Poo Poo. So, they said they had the perfect job for me. I went, I heard these people out, and it was the perfect fit. It really was the perfect fit. The work that they do, the people, I've never felt more comfortable in my life. Like, I'm like, this is an interview? I felt like I was meeting up with old friends or something. It was amazing. But There were circumstances, again, rewatch my video because I've explained all this. There were circumstances that made me actually decline the offer. I declined it. So I ended up deleting all the emails from Pure Place, and I'm like, well, I guess this just wasn't for me. And about, God, a month and a half goes by. They contacted the recruiters again, and they're like, we want Lisa. And it made me feel phenomenal. And they basically came back with the things that were important to me, like working a day a week from home so I could be with my family, knowing I needed the flexibility to take them to appointments and things like that. They upped the ante. They raised it so much that I could not say no. So basically, I gave my 2-week notice at Paychex, and yesterday was my last day, and I cried my freaking eyes out. As much as I wasn't really fulfilled or happy at Paychex, that was my second home. It was my family. I was so comfortable there, and I had great benefits and perks, and it was really hard to walk out that door and know that I'm 46 years old and making a change and starting over. It's not easy to do this, guys. And I know everyone's just like, oh, you'll be great. I don't doubt I'm going to be great, okay? And that's not me being cocky. But it's hard. It's hard feeling like, my God, I'm going to be 50 soon. I don't feel like it, but how? I'm going to be like starting over. It's hard. And it's scary. How great is that? I'll check out the video. This gives me huge hope. You know what? You have to go after what you want. You have to go after what you want. You can't be afraid to go after what you want. Hi, Kathy. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you. Yesterday was my last day. And yes, when you guys rewatch this video, you're going to see how upset it makes me to have to say goodbye to everybody and say goodbye to my 12 years at Paychex. It was tough. It was heart-wrenching. But I talked it through with my husband. I talked it through with my parents. And we all believe that this is the right decision for me. I am sweating up a storm. Daryl joined. Daryl, you're probably on telling me I got to come eat dinner. All right. Barbecue chicken, fries, and mac and cheese for me are waiting. So I'm going to sign off for now. And let me tell you guys something. It's hard for me. It's not hard for me to come on live and talk and express my feelings. But I know I'm coming on here and I'm still crying and all this. Like, I see myself. I can see myself right now and I'm like, oh my God, I look like a fool. I want you guys to understand. Oh my God, SS, I'm so flippin' proud of you. You're an amazing person. I know. What? You're moving to Arizona. Oh my God. All right, we will connect soon. Go eat my French fries. And you know where I'll put them if I want to eat them later. I'm going to store them in my secret place, right? Only you and I know about that. It's hard for me, though, to come on live and be so vulnerable and open with all of you. But that is me. And I find that it helps others. Like Mike, Harley, I know that you just said that it helped for you and it gives you hope. So that is why I come on here and I talk. Because I want you guys to understand what I'm going through, and I hope it helps somebody else. Or just understand me, maybe why I've been absent for the last 2 weeks. And why I'm probably going to be absent for a while, because I'm going to be focused on my new job. I still store food. I do too. I store Cheerios all the time. Anyway, I gotta go eat, everybody, and then go finish watching my Yankees. Go Yanks. Listen, tomorrow I'm gonna go live again. After Honor Flight, I'm gonna volunteer in the morning. And then I'm gonna come live to give Dad his Father's Day present live on Facebook. So you guys have to watch because it's gonna be super special. No more tears, I promise. I'm done. All right, I'm signing off now. Go watch the video again and you'll understand why I was crying. You'll get the background on everything, okay? And if anyone wants to chat further, feel free to reach out to me, guys, okay? Have a great day. And for all you dads out there, happy Father's Day. Enjoy. Bye, everyone.